Hi, I'm Rob, it's Gems of War, and it's gnome bashing time. 3 days to bash as many gnomes as you can to get really good rewards from the game. Now this is one of those events which kind of happens in the background to a certain extent. You don't necessarily have to do a lot different to actually go about collecting some vault keys. Where it says gnome vault there, it says defeat 5 loot gnomes in battles to earn a vault key. That number will start off low, and the more gnomes you kill, the more that number will eventually increase, until you have to get absolutely stacks and stacks of gnome kills to earn the next key. You can see how many you've got by going over to your inventory in the top right. Let's just shrink them to, oops, down a bit. And what you're looking for is verses. As long as you've got one of each verse of 1, 2, 3, and 4, you can make a Gnome-a-Palooza. I've got 48 with verse 1. This seems to be the way with this game. You get a huge amount of one, and you get one which is hard to find. The one that's hard for me is verse 4. So even though I've got a lot of the other ones, I can only actually make 3 Gnome-a-Paloozas right now. And you'll do that by going to the Soul Forge, which is in Games. Just scroll down until you see Gnome-a-Palooza, and there it is, and you can see I can craft 3 of them. I'm going to do that right now, because just say you're looking for some more verses, like you need some more verses to keep on going and make some Gnome-a-Paloozas. There's 3 kingdoms with typically very weak opponents. There is Wild Plains, Sin of Mirage, and Bright Forest. I like picking on Wild Plains, I just do. And you can pick your fastest team that gets things done really quickly. That nice quick Rowan team, that nice quick Moon Mage team. Like I like to do this when I'm hunting for verses. If you've got 2 Iron Hawks, a Greed and a Dust Devil, really quick way to go about it. You can do this sort of thing without actually looking. You can just literally be watching the telly or just gazing out the window, and then just repeat that procedure just again and again and again. And eventually you'll get gnomes come crashing in. Let's see how long it takes to get one. Let's keep on doing this. The good thing about this as well is you just keep on getting an okay amount of gold as well, because you max out your gold absolutely straight away with this team. Don't even look for a 4 match. If there is a 4 match, ignore it, because you're not going to actually get anything from it, because you'll pick up the gold from it, but as soon as you cast your greed, which is what you want to do anyway, you still go to the max gold. So literally, oh, see, you've got a verse gnome here. This is the verse gnome. We want that. So let's kill these and see what we've picked up. 1 verse 3. So like if that's the one you're after, you can then go to the Soul Forge and then complete the set and make a Gnome-a-Palooza. Right, let's get this mini boss out of the way. I do like to do a whole set before I move on to the next thing. Right, so we've got enough to make a Gnome-a-Palooza. Let's go to the Games and Soul Forge and other. Can still only make 3 because I didn't get the one that I was lacking, but you can make a maximum of 4, I think it is at a time, but that means you can do an hour, and it is a real timer as well, so I'm just going to do 1 for now. And as soon as you do this, a real life timer starts. It's real time. Go back to the beginning, you'll see it, there it is, 14 minutes 50 left. So we'll go back into that same easy kingdom, pick a nice mega quick team again. This can work. You'll get a gnome come crashing in sometimes, which actually slows things down a little bit. But same theory, just keep on bashing your way through. Quick as you can. The quicker you can do this, don't stop to look at your rewards. I'm just going to show some of the rewards you get just for effect of the video. If you like, it's like something you wouldn't do while you're doing it. Just literally just kill them, crack on as fast as you can. Next, bash on that X button or the equivalent to crack on through, speed things up. Don't sit there watching the rewards, no good. Our idea of this is to just spend this whole 15 minutes undistracted, bashing your way through all these gnomes. 4 will come crashing in just every single time and time again. No need to stop and go back to the start screen. Ignore things like that 4 match if it stayed there, not interested. As I said, every single time you cast Greed, you're going to max out your gold anyway. No need to go getting 4 matches picking up extra gold. It literally does not matter. Keep bashing them around. Let's just do a few more runs of this and we'll jump out. Like I say, you can use other teams as well. The thing is with this team is you don't get any hero XP because there's no weapon in the game. If you're still hunting XP for a weapon, for example, not a weapon, sorry, a class, and it's certainly a good thing to do. That's where the fast Rowan teams come into it, like Black Manacles, Rowan, Mirage Queen and Leprechaun. Just cast Leprechaun. Most of the time you're going to fill up Rowan straight away. She gets a 50% mana start thanks to Mirage Queen. And take it from there. Done other videos on this as well, showing a Moon Mage team as well. Very similar thing. Cast Leprechaun. Moon Mage gets charged up most of the time straight away. Finishes off. Ooh, a Dragonite Gnome there at the bottom. This is where it slows down, you see, a bit. That's what I was actually hoping for. So now, like, this is the thing with this team is it slows down a bit. We have to look for the colours for our Dust Devil or our Top Troop or hope for a Skull hit. So it can slow down like that, but the good side is you do pick up a little bit of Dragonite at the same time. Let's see, if you only have one Iron Hawk, you can do something like this instead. You can go Greed, Dust Devil, Iron Hawk. Same rules as before. Cast Greed first, then your Dust Devils back to back, and that will get the job done. Just a couple of seconds slower than that previous team. Same rules as before. Don't look at any 4 matches. Not going to make any difference. How quick it is depends upon how lucky you are with the AI getting its turn. If it doesn't have any 4 matches, doesn't have a bunch of extra turns, then it's still going to be pretty quick. And just keep on bashing your way through. This is why people like Iron Hawk in this game. It's so good for this event. 1 is good, 2 is great. Finish off that last one there. That little straggler. It's coming to an end now. This Gnomapalooza run, the 15 minutes is nearly up. When the gnomes stop bashing in, it's over. Ignore that 4 match, don't need it. Not going to make any difference. When you've got Greed. Right, this is probably the last couple of runs now before the timer runs out. Yeah, it's already gone. Right, let's just clear this little ugly lot out of the way. And the Gnomapalooza run has ended. So let's go back. I'm not going to have got as many keys as I would have done, because I did stop and change teams a couple of times, things like that. But you can have a look, like, see now look, it's going to take 45 keys to move on to the next stage before you earn a vault key automatically. But you do actually win them and collect them as we go along. If you go to your mail, you can look in your messages, and you'll see we picked up various vault keys from there at the same time. One thing I didn't do on that, which I do normally, and I actually recommend, is save your Hero Path daily task rewards for this event. This is what I've done here. This is why I've still got these still to use, because you should run one of these at the same time as doing a Gnomapalooza. It's 15 minutes as well. You're doing a lot of battles really quickly, and when you do that, you're going to be gaining 15 minutes of that double XP at the same time, which is really, really cool. So there's the rinse and repeat. Do that if you run out of verses, so you run out of ability to make a Gnomapalooza, just come back to Wild Plains, Cinemirage or Bright Forest and just do quick explores trying to find the verse you want. Then you can go back to doing the Gnomapaloozas again. So after the vault has ended, it's time to open your keys. I do recommend spending the time during the actual vault event just doing Gnomapalooza runs and finding keys, things like that, because a lot of people do actually open their vault keys during the event. But I've never done that, because to me the rewards aren't going to change. You might as well open them on Monday, Tuesday, whenever, next week, and spend the time during the vault event doing Gnomapaloozas, finding more verses, getting more keys. It's like, it's not going to actually make any difference to the rewards that you open. And when you do that, you're just going to use your fastest, most powerful team that you use for things like Explore 9, 10, 11, 12. Crack open those vault keys and see what you get. So yeah, a lot of fun this. Do like the vault event, you can go to it there and just open up your gnome vaults or your epic vault keys. Always do it on hard to get the best rewards. Even with a moderately powerful Explore 9, 10, 11 or 12 team, you can crack open them pretty quickly. But there it is, there's the video. If you enjoyed it, found it useful or helpful, be really cool if you bash that like and subscribe button. It really does help. And feel free to share the video amongst other Gems of War players, your guild, things like that. Thanks for watching, bye for now.